Oh, my hands is ashy. I'm gonna go to my car and get me my eczema stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. 2 seconds. There's so much spooky noises in here. I haven't been down here in a grip. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, hey y'all, it's Vlogmas day 4, and today's video, as you guys can see by the title, is obviously going to be a little fruity. So if you're homophobe, go on ahead and click out of this video, because this is gonna be pretty fruity patootie. So I mean, shit, but I don't really care. So this is something that a lot of people don't know. I actually have explored with girls before. Do I like it? Honestly, all of the girls that I have explored with, which was only 2. Well, if we really want to talk about explored, like, it depends on what you mean. Like, I only did things with one girl, so I don't really know. But that one girl kind of ruined it for all the girls. Like, I'm not gay. I wasn't gay at the time. I just was, she called it bi-curious. I guess that's what I was, but I'm not bi nothing now. I just don't like girls. It's just not my cup of tea. I just wanted to clear that right now, but when I tell y'all the story, at the time, I think I was, you know, starting to get into that field of liking girls. But yeah, she fucked that up, so yeah, no. Anyways, I don't even know where to start. This was so long ago. I was 13 years old at the time. Was I 13? I don't even know. I think I was 13 at the time. I believe I was 13. I had to be 13 because the next year, yeah. But yeah, I was 13 at the time. Let me fix my posture. I was 13 at the time, and basically it was this girl around my block where I used to live at prior. It wasn't here, so y'all not figuring nothing out. Y'all not figuring out who the girl is. Y'all not, I'm not saying her name. I'ma just call her JJ. Alright, that's what I'm gonna I'ma just call her JJ, and that's just what we're gonna say today. So this girl named JJ, she was from around my block. It was so crazy because she used to date my crush. My crush was a boy, but she used to, like, I wouldn't really call that a date. They used to be a child. They used to be messing around and stuff, but like, they wasn't, I don't think they was doing nothing crazy because we was mad young. So if they was doing something crazy, that's on them though. That's not my business to tell. I really don't know. I don't even care, like, honestly. But we was like 13, but she was older than me by like 2 years. She was 15. I was 13. So JJ or whatever, she cool, right? She came around, and she was around all the time because my neighbor was dating her. And I'm gonna call my neighbor. He's not really relevant in this story, so I don't know if I should even give him a name, but I'm gonna just give him a name just to say. All right, so his name was Y. His name was Y and her name was JJ. So JJ is the girl that came around because she was dating Y, and Y was my neighbor. So if y'all get the plot twist by now, we got Y, which is the boy she was dating, and then we got JJ, the girl that was trying to get in my JJ, but she wasn't getting in none of that. So yeah, anyways, that's besides the point. So let me just start the story off like this. Basically, like, I never knew that JJ was gay because she was dating Y. So I'm like, okay, I wanted to be genuinely cool with her because I always wanted to be cool with the girls on the block. Like, that's just a natural girl thing. Like, I just wanted to make friends. And JJ was very pretty, and I wanted to be her friend. She seemed like she was really nice. Like, she was really nice too. So yeah, but anyways, that's that. She was coming around often. We was talking. We would grow a bond. We would be sitting on the porch while Y would be in the back, because there was a backyard at the house I used to live at. Y would be in the back playing basketball with all his homies, and she would be in the front with me, and we just chatting it up, talking and stuff like that. So then we got super duper close to the point where she wanted to have a sleepover or whatever, and I was like, oh, I don't know if my mom going to like let me have no sleepover, because my mom, she was like one of those strict moms that really don't really let their daughter like really do too much. Like, I was surprised I was able to even go outside on the porch. Like, she didn't really let me do nothing. Like, my parents were just way too over the top. If you ask me, they were doing way too much, like, and it wasn't stopping anything, like, really. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, this has nothing to do with the story, but I really suggest if your parents are really strict, you should really have a sit down talk with them and just be like, you know, like, being strict is not gonna keep you from doing anything, because like, that ass being strict, like, a strict parent is, I had 2 strict ass parents. It didn't stop me from doing nothing. It just made me be sneaky and not want to tell them anything that I got going on. That's how you don't want to be, because you don't want that image on you as a kid. Yeah, but that's besides the point. Back to the story. We're not about to get into no personal life stuff. No, that's not for this video. This video is about how me and JJ was getting a little cray, right? So anyways, like I was saying, me and JJ was in the front or whatever, and we would be on the porch and we were talking, and then as like we accumulated, we got really close, and she was talking about sleepovers. I'm like, at your house or my house? And she was saying that she wanted to stay over at my house, and I was like, oh, like, my mom don't really let me, you know, like, have sleepovers, but I'll ask, shit like that. So since JJ wanted to do it, I was gonna definitely, I knew what I was gonna do. I wasn't just gonna ask my mom, I was gonna beg her, so that way JJ wouldn't think that like I'm like one of those girls who can't do nothing. I can't fit in with the crowd, like, you feel me? I just wanted to be like, I wanted her to sleep over, so I didn't really care, because it's like my mom would let her in the house, like to, you know, come in my room and stuff, and we would just like, you know, watch TV together or whatever. I don't even know what we used to do, because it was really nothing to do, but we would just like make fun of the boys outside while they playing basketball and stuff, you know, regular girl stuff. Or sometimes we would go outside or go to the corner store together. Like, we was genuinely like cool. So that happened and everything. So fast forward and everything, I go upstairs and ask my mom, I'm like, oh, can she stay over and stuff like that? My mom was like, oh no, not today, the house is not clean and stuff like that. So she was like, maybe tomorrow or maybe the weekend. So I went downstairs and I told her, I was like, oh, my mom said either tomorrow or maybe the weekend. She couldn't come over tomorrow because I think she had to do something or whatever. I don't know. I don't really remember what she had to do, if she had to do anything. I don't know. I don't remember. This shit was years ago. But basically, she had something to do, so she couldn't come over the next day. So she wound up coming over that Saturday. And we had to sleep over until Sunday. So I was just telling her like the rules that my mom be having going on in the house or whatever. And she was just like, okay, like that's cool. Like, she was genuinely nice about it and everything. She didn't come over the next day. She didn't even come around the block the next day. She just came the day of Saturday. We was obviously keeping in communication because we had Kik at the time. Kik is this app that basically like you could text on, but I don't think you was able to call on Kik. Like, I don't think you was able to. Back in those days, to like FaceTime call and stuff, we had Uvu and stuff like that. So we was like doing that, like Kik and Uvu and stuff. So that's what that was. That was that back in the day stuff. If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. If you know, you know. So yeah, that's how we was keeping in contact. Then Saturday came. She came over around like midday, not too late, not too early. And then we was having a sleepover. It was cool at first. I don't know if she started getting bored or whatever. Mind you, she's a little older, so she got into more activity than I did. So I wasn't really into the things that she was into. So it was kind of like hard for us to really have anything in common. Cause you know, yeah, it's only 2 years, but think about it. I'm 13, she's 15. So it's not like it's 18 and 20. That's different because you guys are still y'all in the same age bracket. 13 and 15 is the same age bracket, but it's like she was really doing stuff that I never did before and stuff like that. And I didn't even know she was gay. So this is how I found out though. It starts getting dark or whatever. She was like, oh, she want to lay down together. And she was just being very like, you know, handsy. Like, she kept touching me. And I'm just like, she was asking me though. She was like, have you ever like dated a girl or whatever? And I was like, no. She was like, would you ever date a girl? And I was like, I don't think so. Like, why? And she was just like, I don't know. Like, you don't know nothing until you try it. Like, I didn't know I would date girls until I tried it. This is what JJ was saying to me. She was just like, I didn't know I like girls until I tried it. And I was like, okay, so what you trying to say? She was saying like, oh, you should just try it out. Like, try what out? And she was asking me like, oh, did I have sex yet and stuff? And I was like, no, like I didn't, because I didn't do any of that stuff at that time. So I was just like completely innocent, never had sex, never gave head, never got head, like I never got fingered. Like, it was none of that stuff. Like, I was just very new to the game for real, and I kind of wanted to stay new to the game. So yeah, but she seemed like she was a more true to the game because she was a little more experienced and she did that stuff already. And you know, I'm no one to judge, so because I can't judge her. Yeah, but that's besides the point. She already did all of the stuff she was asking me. She did it already. Like, she had sex already before. She already, you know, got fingers. She already got head and stuff like that. And I'm just like, damn, like I didn't do none of that. I wasn't really necessarily interested in it. It was just like, damn, what you gonna do with me as a friend? And you asking me this like you trying to try it out. Like, I was like, so, you know, yeah. So I guess she started to notice, like, since I wasn't really experienced and all of that stuff, she started to see that I was like one of those boring girls. Like, I don't do nothing really. Like, because I had strict parents. That's not the only reason why. I just wasn't really, my head wasn't really thinking that at that time. So I'm like, you know, I'm 13. I'm not really thinking about sex and stuff like that. Like, at that age, you're not really worried about that. So she was kind of like already ahead of me. That's what I'm saying. I'm just now walking into teenage years. She's been here for 3 years already because she's 15. Teenage years start at 13. So yeah, she got 3 years of experience of being a teenager. Not that that means anything, but saying like, you know, 15, you know, that's the age people start getting into whatever they trying to do or whatever and all of that jimmy jazz. So that was that. So as the night proceeds, you know, I'm just doing my regular stuff. At the time, TikTok was called Musical.ly. So there was none of this TikTok stuff. It was called Musical.ly. So I was heavy on Musical.ly. I made a few Musical.lys with her. I wish I had like the videos, but Musical.ly deleted all my stuff when it turned into TikTok because I was so called too young to be using the app. So they deleted all of my videos off there and I had to make a whole new account. Like they literally deleted my whole existence off of there when they switched it to TikTok. I don't know why they did that, but hey. So later on that night, she just decided like, you know, she wanted to be like, you know, more touchy, feely. So I guess she was starting to get, you know, in the horny hours, like 12 and stuff like that. So why, I could tell JJ and Y they wasn't taking each other serious. Like, she was the type of girl that was like, oh, I'm young, so I don't have to stick to just one person, which she's right. Like, you know, she was right about that. So she wasn't really trying to worry about being loyal to him. I guess it wasn't that deep to her because she was still down for the kill. So I'm like, whoa. Like, she was trying to flirt, like trying to signify she want to try something with me. She trying to break that non-gay factor out of me. She's trying to break that, oh, I'm not gay, I don't like girls. Like, she trying to break that out of me because she like girls. So, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have a clue until that night, boo. So basically, you know, it starts to being like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock and stuff, and she's just getting more touchy. And she was just like, have you ever made out with a girl? Have you ever kissed anybody? And I was like, no, I never did, and stuff like that, because I really didn't. And then she was just like, okay, like, I think we should kiss or whatever. And then she started kissing me. She started making out with me. She started teaching me how to tongue kiss and everything. And I'm just like, whoa. Like, this girl was like really experienced, because she was actually doing, like, now I'm older and I know and stuff like that, how to do stuff. She's like, she was really like up there. Like, she was a little, she used to do what she had to do when it came to that. So yeah, she was teaching me how to kiss, tongue kiss and all of that. She was just really nasty though. Like, she was really a nasty girl. Like, she's really nasty. So I'm like, whoa, like, I wasn't like that. Like, I didn't really, I was still that innocent girl, like, that didn't know much about that stuff. And, you know, she was just teaching me stuff that I probably didn't have no business knowing, but she was teaching me it. And then, like, she was like starting to get intimate with me, like sucking nipples and stuff like that. Then she tried to finger me, but I was like, no. Like, and she was like, oh, you being scary and stuff like that. And I was just like, I never got fingered, I'm still a virgin and all of that stuff. Like, I don't know if we should be doing this. Like, and then she was calling me scary because I didn't want to, like, you know, I don't know, she was trying to give me head. She was trying to do a lot, but I was being scary because it was like, first of all, I never did this stuff. Like, you're like going crazy trying to do all of this, blah blah blah, and it's just like, I don't know, like, I didn't expect this. I wasn't prepared for this. This is not what I wanted. This is not why I knew she wanted to come spend the night. I did not know this is what she was gonna be on, for real, because if I did, I probably wouldn't have let her spend the night. I don't know. But yeah, she came with a little trick up her sleeve or whatever. She was trying to try some shit on me. She probably found me attractive, probably liked me or whatever, and was trying to, you know, trying to see if I was a freak. I think that's what it was, trying to test the waters, trying to see if I was a freak, but I wasn't. I didn't pass the test for her. She was calling me scary and da da da, like, because I didn't want to do all of that, you know, sexual activity, all of that freakiness with her. So I was like, okay, yeah, but I feel like we should just, you know, lay down, go to sleep or something. So after that, she just like quit it and just was like, yeah, we could just go to sleep or whatever. So I'm like, okay, da da da. And then that's what happened. Then the next morning, tell me why. Tell me about the next morning, bro. JJ is really like, she was being a little slick. So she got out of my bed. I was still asleep. She got out of my bed. The reason why I knew that she was trying to leave out of the house, like straight off the rip, it was like, mind you, it's like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. This girl trying to leave without even telling me. Knowing my parents don't play that. Like, they gonna think that's me trying to sneak out the house. She trying to sneak out the door. The door got a loud screech. So when you open it, it make a loud screech, and it had these little jingle bells on it. So this girl thought she was so slick. Girl, you could have just said you wanted to go home. But my mom said before we leave out the house, we had to do the dishes. So she was like, she don't care how early it is, before anybody leave out the house, they gotta do the dishes. Both of us had to do the dishes because I guess that was her protocol for sleepover, because she didn't really want nobody over her house. But since I begged her, you know, I had to, you know, pay the price of cleaning something up or doing something and all of that, blah, 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 which was cool. So she was like, oh yeah, before anybody leave the house, yeah, I just gotta wash the dishes in the morning or whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. That was the deal. I have a sleepover. I just gotta wash the dishes in the morning before we gotta wash the dishes together before we leave out. So it's either, if even just you leave out, we gotta wash the dishes. So I heard the screech of the door. Like, when she was opening it, you could tell she was trying to open it quietly. Like, she was trying to get the fuck out of there. Like, I was holding this hostage. Like, she was trying to creep out. So I got up out of bed so fast, and I just, like, cause she wasn't in the bed. Got up and jumped up and then went to the kitchen, cause the door was in the kitchen. I was like, what are you doing? She was like, oh, I was about to go get something from home. Girl, why is you lying? I was like, oh, you could get something from home, but you know, my mom said before any of us leave, we gotta do the dishes or whatever. So she was like, oh, we could just do them right now. We could just hurry up and do them right now. I was like, okay, we could do that. Like, Alright, hey y'all, it's editing me. So I know y'all probably wondering, like, why you couldn't just go in there and just do the dishes by yourself and let her leave? Like, she could have felt uncomfortable or whatever. I get that. But the thing is, it felt like since I wasn't doing nothing sexual, that's the only reason why she didn't want to stay in my house and or whatever. So I didn't want to feel used. So I was gonna make her stay count. And yes, she was gonna do them dishes with me because, girl, you're not about to come over my house and da-da-da. And I begged my mom for you to come. You want to sneak out my house and leave? Like, it's just weird and disrespectful the way she did it. Like, she literally, like, snuck out. Like, she was trying to sneak out. She didn't even wake me up and tell me, like, oh girl, I'm about to leave, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. She literally, like, snuck out. Like, she was trying to sneak out and be sneaky. And I don't know, I just didn't really like the principle of that situation. So I was making her come wash the dishes with me so that way her stay could count for me, because it wasn't fair to me that I felt low-key used, because she was trying to make it seem like, oh, since I wasn't getting nothing, you know, I'ma just leave. Like, girl, what? Who you think you pimping? She didn't get nothing and she didn't get to do nothing, but it was just the fact that, like, I thought she was coming over as a friend, but she was trying to come over and run her up. And I didn't know that. But yeah, I just wanted to clear the air there, because I know some people want to be, you know, having their own opinion, which I can have. I don't care. But I wanted to tell y'all mine too. So yeah. What the fuck was the rush for? Was I not giving you what you needed? I don't know. Like, I just felt so awkward because I'm like, damn, like, she don't even want to be in here with me. Like, you just really came over my house just to, you know, try to freak me and then leave? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, like, girls are weird. Like, girls are really weird. But yeah, like, she really just deadass just tried to dip. So we hurried up. She was scrubbing the shit out of them dishes so fast. I ain't never seen nobody wash dishes that fucking quick. Not even if it was their last 5 minutes of work. Baby, when I tell you she rushed, she was scrubbing the shit out of them and just rushing and rushing. I'm just like, what the fuck, you don't like me or something? After that, she didn't talk to me and all of that. She started talking bad on my name to Y. I'm like, oh. And the rumors started coming back to me. She was saying like, oh, I hate when bitches act gay and they not gay. Mind you, I never act like I was gay. I told you, I don't know if I would date a girl or not. I don't know. I never did. I never did nothing with a girl. She, quote unquote, said I was so-called bi-curious. She was like, maybe you're bi-curious since you don't know. Okay, so she was saying, she was talking down on my name. She was saying that. And then this bitch had the nerve to say, oh yeah, and her pussy stinks. Like, just making up stuff because she's mad because I didn't want to do nothing with her. Babe, how you gonna get mad because I didn't want to do nothing with you? So you go make up rumors or make up lies to make yourself look good? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways, after that happened, I'm sitting here trying to prove to people like that stuff is not true, because I'm a young girl. Like, nowadays, I would never prove to nobody nothing. Like, I don't have to. If somebody going around saying I do coke, guess what? I do coke. Whatever rumor is laying around, I let people think what they want to think now. But me before, when I was 13, no, I was trying to clear up rumors. I'm like, that's not like me. That's not me. I would never, like, that, you know, that's not true, da da da. And they just laughing, like, they was believing her, just laughing at me and clowning me and stuff. And then after that, I never ever spoke to her ever again. Like, it was deep for her. Like, I was just like, yeah, like, I just blocked her. We stopped talking. We never talked. She unfollowed me on social media. I blocked her on social media. Like, I literally blocked her on Instagram. I told my cousin about the situation because my cousin knew her too, and then he never unfollowed. Oh wait, I think he did unfollow her, but she still was following him. Like, she was just really weird. Like, I don't know, it's really, I don't know, like, you can't be upset that I didn't like girls, honey. I couldn't give you something that I didn't know. You came to my house to freak me. I'm thinking you coming to my house as a friend. We had no business, you know, not at that age. Like, we had no business being around each other. Like, she was really coming for the kill. Like, that's really what she was trying to do, and I just wasn't down for that. Like, I didn't know what to do. I was a virgin. You know, babe, you can't get mad because I'm not like that. I don't know what to tell you. You didn't tell me you was coming here to freak me, babes. You said that you wanted to have a sleepover. You didn't say you wanted to have a freak over. Like, I don't know. I was just genuinely confused. But after that, when I heard the rumors and stuff and people was, you know, Wyatt and his friends was laughing at me because of it, I was just like, you know what? Y'all can have that. I'm not friends with none of y'all. I stopped talking to all of them because I was just pissed off about the situation. I was just mad the fact that they really believed her. Like, they really sat there and just believed her. But then again, we was all kids at the time. Like, they didn't know. They didn't give a fuck if it was true or not. If it's a rumor and it's funny, they're gonna go with it because it's funny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, But later on, me and Y, we had talked about it, and like he was just saying, like I was telling him that wasn't true because we were neighbors and we were cool. He was like, you know, he was basically just saying, oh, like he didn't think it was true. He was just laughing at it because it was funny. So that's what he was telling me. So, you know, basically I guess the gag was it was just funny. Like that's it. But everybody's cool now. I still don't talk to her to this day. I would never ever speak to her again because it's not really necessarily that I'm holding a grudge. It's just like once you lie on me, I'ma just assume you're just a liar and you like to lie on people. So I don't care if it was years ago. Yeah, you could just stay far away from me. Don't make a rumor about me. You kind of humiliated me and embarrassed me, so you know, you can stay over there, babe. But that was really it. Like that's really what happened. Like bitches really be weird, like for real. If you not on a type timing, nah, you can forget about it. But that's just girls in general. Is that why I don't date girls now? She really did ruin it for me, even trying to be gay. Like she really ruined it for me because now I assume that every girl is like semi like her. Like every girl has this like intention of being spiteful, being weird, like, and I just don't got time for that. Like I don't know, it just once you kind of go through something, it's really hard for you to look at people similar to that person in that way. Like, you know, girls for example, when they get played by boys, it's really hard for them to trust boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that with girls now. It's really, I just feel like a lot of them are really grimy and I just can't see myself dating a girl. Like I never really saw myself dating a girl. Yeah, girls be pretty and they be having like big booties and stuff, but as far as dating to marry a girl or dating a girl in general or getting my freak on with a girl, nah, I'm good. I'd rather stick to the men because it's just too much. Like that's just not my cup of tea. Like women just not it. Like they not it for me. Like y'all are beautiful. I'm not knocking anybody that's lesbian, gay, bisexual. That's on you because at a time I was supposedly that, but you know, I don't know if this counts as necessarily like a gay experience, but it was though. It was a gay experience and it just didn't go well with me. So I'm just not about to, you know, get myself into that. But I just wasn't about to get myself into that. I wasn't getting myself into that then, and I'm not getting myself into that now. So that's tea. That's it. And that's it. If you're gay though, you're gay. It's really nothing to it. Like I don't knock anybody. I'm not homophobic. If I see a gay couple walk past me, I'ma support them. I support gay people 100%. Me personally, baby, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I don't really like people enough to even be trying to like two genders, like trying to be with two different genders. Like no, I just can't do it. I just can't. So that's tea. That was my first ever experience with a girl. That was actually my first and last sexual experience with a girl. Like I never did anything else with a girl. No girl has ever came in contact with me. You know, we never kissed, we never did that. No, I just can't do it. I don't know, it's just not me. It's just not me. I just can't do it. But yeah, was it good for the experience? Yes, it was good for the experience because now that just showed me I'm not gay, so I don't have to go through that no more. I don't have to worry about no. So yeah, but like I said, I'm not homophobic. I will never ever bash nobody for liking the same gender as themselves. Never, because it's nothing wrong with it. It's just not for everybody. That's it. So yes, that's it. That's the video. That was my first experience with a girl. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and that's Vlogmas Day 4 for you. Sorry that it had to be so, you know. But what I have to say for the girls that think they're gay or bisexual or whatever, you can't knock it until you try it. So if you feel like, oh, like I might like girls, try it out. Not everybody's experience is gonna be like mine. I just had a bad experience and that kind of just took me away. That just took the cake for me. I was just like, no, I just can't do this no more. I just can't. I just don't want to deal with no more females. Cut that out. Went to males, and my first was a male. Like when I lost my virginity, it was a male. And yeah, it was a girl. Can't give you that, but can she? I will never know because I don't do that. But yeah, that's tea. That's it, and that's in this video. Like I said, I'll see you guys tomorrow in Vlogmas Day 5. Whatever video it is whatever video it is. But I love you, K Crew. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Hope you enjoyed the story time. Hope it wasn't too weird for y'all. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.